Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Can
You want the middle seat? I can.
Sure, yeah. Can you put this
You're very
on?
sore.
Give me my arm.
So definitely, you sit here in the middle, champ.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations. And again, what a difference 1 year makes from
Yeah.
being in the same room a year ago after you wrestled Mercedes Mone. And things are a lot different now, and I'm here with a different person, and I'm very, very proud of the match you just had. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I'm proud too because I am still the champion
Let's
of
go.
the world.
Let's go.
All right, let's open up some questions for the AEW Women's Champion, Kris Statlander.
Hello, champ. My name is Courtney Rice. I'm from Women's Wrestling Talk. Congratulations on retaining the title and slaying the elephant. Leading up to this match, there was a lot of doubt, most specifically towards you, because you work in as the biggest underdog, and you were able to slay the elephant. And also thinking about after this big win, what has been your biggest takeaways that you can move forward as being AEW's leading lady, while also continuing the reign of Saturday Night Fever.
Yes, I have many thoughts coming into today, especially with being perceived as a big underdog, because I have had quite a successful year. I won the #1 spot in both of the first 2 ever women's casino gauntlet matches. I am the women's world champion, so the fact that people still doubted me as a viable threat to Mercedes, even when I said I'm not the same person, is a little bit of a slap in the face, because how am I the underdog when I have something that she's never had? So it is a little harsh to hear, but I just had to use that fuel as a reason to prove to everybody who may or may not have believed in me that I'm not an underdog anymore. I never was, I haven't been, I am a former champion. But, you know, if that's how people see me, I will just continue to keep putting it in their face that I am not that.
You also did twice what Mercedes could not do. You beat Timeless Tony Storm.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Ray Matthews, Bleacher Report. Going off of that, actually, you beat Tony Storm and Mercedes in the last 30 days, 2 of the most unbeatable women's stars in AEW history. Who's left for Kris Statlander to conquer?
Who's left? I mean, whoever wants to step up, whoever you think might be a viable option. Who do you think is the next one worthy of challenging the no longer underdog, the top dog, the world champion, the champion of the world, Kris Statlander?
There's a long line of great challengers. I definitely think coming out of what was arguably your already very impressive reign, and since you won the title, it hasn't been that long, but what you've done has been so impressive. So coming out of tonight, there's going to be a long line of challengers, and to that point, I can't imagine a more impressive way to kick off a championship reign than defending your title against Timeless Tony Storm and Mercedes Mone.
Yeah.
And coming full circle from wrestling Mercedes here at Full Gear in the same arena 1 year ago.
Yeah, really, it was not a very easy start to this reign, but I have prevailed, and I will continue to do so.
Let's go.
How you doing, Chair? Ron from our wrestling, and congrats on defending your title tonight. Big story going into tonight was Mercedes potentially capturing her 14th title and finally capturing what she could not, the AEW's Women's World title. So, can you tell me how it feels to deny her her 14th belt and still keep her in the hunt for the AEW Women's World title, to be the one to keep her in the hunt?
I mean, it feels wonderful because it wasn't only just keeping the title away from her, it was also, you know, finally getting the upper hand on her when she has beaten me twice. I mean, she is the greatest women's wrestler in the world. Let's not forget.
Well, now you are the greatest.
Well, now I am, yes. As of today, I am. But prior to today, she was considered the greatest women's wrestler in the world. And I will continue to give her flowers because she deserves it. But she's not the only one that deserves it. So some people, they need a little bit of a reality check, so to speak, and I'm happy to provide that for whoever needs it, I think.
One more for Kris Statlander.
Ari Whitner at 4wonline.com. You mentioned earlier losing last year to Mercedes Mone. Would you say that was kind of your breakout moment? Because it seemed like that was when you gave, I would from being one of the women in the roster to being the next person up.
I don't know. I feel like I've kind of always had this like underlying tone of being one of the ones to be one of the top ones. But again, my injuries and other things, and then getting a title, then losing a title, it's very, you have to kind of reinvent and rebuild yourself. So it's kind of always been like, I've had that potential this whole time. I do think that kind of was a little bit of the catalyst for me to be more so perceived. But again, like I said, even coming into today, people still saw me as an underdog when I was doing everything in my power to not be that, and I was trying to prove it, and I hope people believe in me more after today, because I mean, if I have to keep proving it, I will, but, you know, that's your own fault for not believing in me, I'm just saying.
Well, Stat, congratulations. You are the best women's wrestler in the world.